my purifier. You've taken away the shame, you've taken away the pain. You made my life so beautiful, my purifier. You've taken away the shame, you've taken away the pain. You made me just like you, my purifier. You've taken away the shame, you've taken away the pain. You made my life so beautiful, my purifier. You've taken away the shame, you've taken away the pain. You made me just like you, just like you, just like you, just like you. Taking away the pain, you made me just like you. Hello everyone, my name is Chris Ebute. Thank you for tuning to this channel again. Okay, today I want to talk about tritone substitution. In one of my videos, somebody commented that I should show more ideas on tritone substitution. And I just felt, okay, let me talk about the theory today. The theory, and so that when I use it in subsequent videos, you will understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. So tritone substitution, before I go on, it is important to know that is an advanced concept, and so you have to have a good theoretical knowledge of what it is, so that you can be able to, so that you don't mess up your music, because it's tritone substitution chords. They are non-diatonic chords. They are chords derived from another key, and so if you want to start using it, you need to understand how to manage the dissonance that comes out of it. And for any reason you don't understand my explanation or anything, you just need to know that it's advanced concept. As you continue in your journey of playing the piano, you will get to understand it. Don't be discouraged. So, what is tritone? Tritone is derived from two words, right? Tri and tone. So, what is tri? Tri simply means three. Anyway, here, tri means three. Triad means three-note chord. So, tri, when you hear tri, it has to do with something that has relationship with three. And then tone simply means whole step. It's a movement, it's whole step. So for instance, if you're in the key of C, from C to D is an interval of a whole step. It's a whole step movement from C to D. So from C to C sharp to D, whole step. From C to C sharp or D flat is half step, right? Minor second interval. But this is whole step. So tone means whole step. So putting the two together, tritone will simply means three whole steps. So if from this C to this gives us a whole step. So three whole steps from C will be what? 1, 2, 3. So from C to F sharp or G flat is an interval of a tritone. Yeah, that's tritone right there. Okay, so that's tritone, right? So now what is tritone substitution? Tritone substitution is a way of substituting a dominant 7 chord with another dominant 7 chord, which is a tritone away from the root of the first dominant 7th chord. For instance, if let's say, okay, you're in the key of F, yes. Okay, in the key of F, right? So now this is F. So what is okay? First of all, how do you build your dominant 7th chord? Because tritone substitution, they are usually dominant 7th chord. But of course, just the way you can alter or extend other chords in music, in playing piano, you can also extend, alter. You can do anything with tritone substitution depending on the circumstances of the song you're playing. when you consider the melody, especially the melody and other things you're playing, you can decide to alter the tritone substitution chord, which is the dominant 7 chord. Yeah, and I'm going to show you in a bit. All right, so the key of F, right? Now this is F, and so the tritone, what will be the chord that is tritone, this dominant 7 chord that is tritone away from F? It's going to be 1, 2, 3. B. So instead of F dominant 7 chord, we play B. So you substitute the F for B. Okay, how do you build your dominant 7 chord? So how do you build your dominant 7 chord? You just okay, in the key of F, right? So how do you even build your dominant 7 chord? So if you're in the key of F, just get the minor 2nd, minor 7th, or let's say the 7th. So from C to what will give us interval of a major 7. From F, right, to E, will give us a major 7. So just lower that by a semitone, you get your minor 7. So you just get your minor 7 interval and then play the triad of the notes. So this is your dominant 7 chord. So anyway, you're in the key of C, just get your minor 2nd, this major 2nd, which is T, just from the root to T, do, T. Then you lower it by a semitone or a half step. You get your minor 7th interval, and then just play your triad. Because it's just 2 notes below the root. Okay, so in the key of F now, instead of playing F dominant 7th chord, I will substitute it for the chord, the dominant 7 chord, which is a tritone away from the root of this F dominant chord. And that will be B. 1, 2, 3, B. Or this B dominant 7 chord or B 7th chord. So for instance, if I'm playing you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah. You are good. Okay, now, let's say I'm going from F to B flat. That's from 1 to 4. I can decide to use tritone substitution. So instead of playing the F dominant 7 chord, I can substitute it for the tritone. So instead of playing you are good, I can play you are good. And I like to voice it like this because of the melody. You are good. So you are good. So you are good. You are good. And your man. So instead of just playing you are good, and I played you are good. So that's it. I substituted that F dominant 7 chord, for its tritone, which is B dominant 7 chord. But now I told you earlier that you can alter these chords also. Now you can see I just extended the chord now. I added the flat 9, and the reason is because of the melody. You are good. So that's tritone substitution. So another one. So instead of playing okay, you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah. Okay, I want to go to the 5 now, which is the C. So I can decide to play like this. Oh, forever. Hallelujah. So I just did a 2, 5, 1. So 2, 5, 1. So I can do it like this: 2 and then 5. You see? 2, 5, 1. So instead of using the 5, I substituted the 5 with the chord, which is dominant 7 chord, which is tritone away, and that will be what? 1, 2, 3, F sharp. Oh, sorry, D flat. You see? Like you can see, I altered it to flat 13. This is the 13, and I lowered it. The reason is because of melody. Hallelujah, hallelujah. So I just play hallelujah. You are good. Another tritone sub. Instead of playing 2, 5, 1, I played 2 tritone sub. So that's how you can substitute, chords for it. Another thing we need to know is that why does tritone substitution work? What makes it work? Why can you substitute a chord with another chord, dominant 7 chord, which is tritone away? It's because of their relationship. Now, if you watch closely, you will see. Okay, let's go back to C. If you watch close, now this is C, right? What's the tritone away? 1, 2, 3. It's going to be G flat. So this is C, and then this is G flat, and C. Now watch the C. You discover that the third is E, and the 7th dominant 7th note is B flat. Now let's come over here. You will discover that the 7th is E, and the 3rd is B flat. So now these two chords have these two very important notes that you should find in a chord, in the dominant 7 chord. Why is it important? Because the 3rd tells you the quality of the chord, whether it's a minor chord, a major chord. It's the 3rd that tells you that. And then the 7th tells you that this is a dominant 7 chord. Now, these two chords have these two notes in common. And you can see that the only difference that they interchanged. This one has the E as the C has the E as a 3rd, while the G flat has the E as the 7th, and then the C has the B flat as the 7th, and then the G flat has the B flat, the G flat chord, dominant 7 chord, has the B flat as a 3rd. So that's just it's just interchanged. But the two chords have that similarity, and that is what makes it possible for you to substitute the C for the F. That's because of that relationship, very important relationship. Okay, and it's good to know that also. Okay, now that is tritone substitution. That is what tritone substitution is. So now, in the course of using it, you just need to understand your melody of the song, especially when you have time to practice the song. Maybe during rehearsal, the song that you're going to minister the next day or any other day, and so you just take out time to see how you can fix in tritone sub, and then since you have that time, you can decide to voice it properly, especially putting the melody on the top. I told you it's a non-diatonic chord. It's a chord derived from another key, and so you have to know how to voice it in a way that it will still sound okay, that the dissonance will not be too much, and all that. So your assignment is to add beauty to the song, even though you're using advanced chords and advanced concept and all that. You still must not lose that target of adding beauty, make the song sound better and all that. So that's tritone substitution. Now, in the beginning of this video, I was playing a song written by Chris Shalom. It's my beautifier. I wouldn't want this video to be too long, so if it's getting to 10 minutes, I have to cut it for maybe next week and all that. So it's written in the key of F, in the key of F.